Hey guys, James Wedmore here, doing a quick video because I haven't really done a video for a while. And I wanted to have a more intimate, laid-back conversation with you to talk about two really important things. Number one, why I haven't put a video up on YouTube in about 4 to 5 weeks. And number two, a really cool exercise that I want to share with you, something that I have done at the end of every year for the past 3 years, which helps me to set new goals, get focused on my business, and help it grow, which I've been able to do the last few years, been able to grow by leaps and bounds in a very short amount of time. And exercises and fun things like these, if we can just spend 5 to 10 minutes a day, once a year, can make a huge dramatic difference. So, let's get into it, huh? So here I am doing this little laid-back video. I got the whiteboard behind me, looks kind of cool. And first thing I wanted to address is why I haven't put a video up in 4 or 5 weeks. Some of you guys might go, wait, the YouTube guy isn't doing YouTube videos. Is YouTube dead? Is it over? Are we not doing it anymore? What's going on? No, it's actually quite the opposite. You see, for a long time I've practiced or preached consistency breeds momentum. The more consistent you are with your videos and any type of content creation and syndication and marketing, the more your results will grow at an exponential rate. So I said, you know what, if I'm going to keep saying this, I got to make sure I'm doing it and I put my money where my mouth is. And I decided back in July to get very, very strict on a weekly schedule of uploading my videos to YouTube. So sure enough, I went ahead and did it. I started uploading a video every single Tuesday, and the results I saw were fantastic. I actually doubled my monthly views 2 months in a row and almost doubled it again on the 3rd month. I got pretty close. So just huge explosion of views because I got strict and committed to a consistent schedule. And you can see dramatic results because of that. And I want to do the same for you. So why did I stop? If something's working, why would you stop? It's kind of like the opposite of how the entrepreneurial mind should work, right? Well, I stopped for one reason, and one reason alone. Because I found myself chasing the week, trying to stay up in a reactive mode with, another Tuesday, you know, the video's got to come out tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I haven't even started. I don't even know what I'm going to do a video on yet. Which means your quality goes down, the stress levels go up, and that's not really why I'm in business, is to be in a reactive type of mode all day long, and you guys shouldn't be as either. So what I actually did is I stopped, because I've been spending all this time now to focus on more content for 2013. That's right. So I actually am going to have 2 or 3 different videos coming out each and every week. So I've been creating this huge list of videos, filming nonstop, filming like crazy, planning, preparing, scripting, editing, doing all this work to prepare. So I have videos in the bin ready to go for next year. So listen, if this is the first time you found one of my videos or you haven't subscribed yet, I'm going to encourage you to do so, because I got a lot of cool content coming out and doing some kind of revolutionary, exciting things I've never done before, things I really haven't seen other people do that well. And you know, to learn from me, model what I'm doing is going to be very advantageous for you. So make sure to do that. I am going to be consistent again. I'm just stockpiling a bunch of videos to prepare for 2013. Now, next part. This would be like an edit, like some cool effect. Let's talk about, for a moment, a little exercise that I want to do with you guys. You know, you're sitting here, you took the time, you're watching this video. I thank you for your support, for being a fan, for helping me in my growth. So this is my gift to you, this is a give back. But if you're here watching this video, let's go ahead and do this exercise. A lot of times we tend to be too theoretical, too in our head. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Oh, I like that concept. But we don't do it. We don't take action. This is a very simple 4-question exercise that we can go through together. I am going to urge you and encourage you as much as possible to follow along with me. Do this with me. Pause the video, get out a piece of paper, and you're going to do this. Because I've done this for 3 years in a row, and there's a reason why I keep doing it. I'm going to do it again, year 4, because I see the difference it makes. So what this is it stems from the whole idea that everyone gets so excited, right? You're going to start going to these cocktail parties and networking with peers in the industry, and they're going to ask you 1 of 2 questions. Number 1, what are your resolutions for 2013? And number 2, your business peeps are going to say, what are your goals for 2013? Now, even though these are fantastic questions to ask, and even greater questions to be answering, right? I feel like we skip a step. Before we look ahead to 2013, we need to say goodbye to 2012. We need to put closure on the last 12 months of our lives, the successes and the failures, because whether you know it or not, all that stuff that's happened has weighed down on you. You have unfinished things, you have issues in the back of your head, things that you haven't worked out completely, things that you're still really excited about, good and bad, but we need to put complete closure on 2012 before moving forward so that we're lighter, more nimble, more eager. We reignite that passion to get excited about new goals. We can't create these new goals if we haven't already put that closure and said goodbye, you know, sealed the lid and thrown it away with 2012. So that's what we're going to do. Please do this with me. So pause the video as need be. This literally takes 3 to 5 minutes total. Okay, it's really simple. It's really easy to do. So here we go. Step one, or the first thing I need you to do, is get out a piece of paper and a pen. So pause the video if you need to. Get that piece of paper. Find something. Should be about an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and a pen, something to write with. So the first thing you're going to do is we're going to basically number our paper 1 through 4, but all you need to do is put a 1 at the top, and you're going to write down a list of your wins for 2012. Everything. You got to think back all the way to January, 12 months ago, and the whole year in between. What wins, goals did you accomplish, exciting events, anything that was a victory in your life, an empowering event, an aha, congratulatory moment in your life. Go ahead and write them down now. It could be something as big as, this is the first year I, was able to go full-time online and have my business support me full-time without needing a job. It could be something as small as, I had my first green juice, or I tried my first vegan meal, or something like that. It could be business, it could be personal, any type of achievements that you've had. Now's the time to write them down, all of them. And pause this tape and think as hard as you can. Go through linearly the whole past 12 months. Go ahead, pause the tape now, pause the video, and write down all those. I'll be waiting for you. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, did you do that? Did you write them down? Do you have a lot? You're sitting here going, yes, I did. Yeah, James, just keep on going. I'll do this later. No, you're not going to do it later. Okay, I know you because I do the same thing. If you don't do it right now, you're never going to do it. So do it. Write that down. Don't worry. Just pause it. Okay? Now we're going to move on to the second question. The second thing I'm going to have you do. Next to all these amazing, awesome goals and big or little wins that you've had throughout the last 12 months, you're going to write down the lesson that you learned from each of these. What did you learn? Every single one of these achievements in your life, there's an opportunity for a lesson to learn, because success leaves clues, doesn't it? And we can continue to replicate and grow off of those successes, off of those wins, off of those achievements. So take a moment now, pause it again, and really spend some time and say, what did I learn here? Instill those lessons and those truths deep inside that psyche of yours, that subconscious mind, so that we're clear going through 2013 what's working and obviously what's not, which we'll get to in a minute. So pause the tape if you need to, write down what you've learned from all those awesome successes and achievements you did. Did you do it? Did you do it? Good, good. Okay, we're going to go on to question number 3. Might sound pretty self-explanatory where we're going with this. Question number 3 is identify your failures of 2012. Yes, our failures. Anything that was a mistake, you didn't accomplish a goal, it was a letdown, a product that didn't go the way you wanted to, a client that fired you, something bad that happened, go ahead and write those down now. Take a moment. Might be a little painful, but trust me, it's all part of this experience and this exercise. It's totally worth it in the end. Write it down, no matter how big and embarrassing or how small and insignificant. Write them all down. I will wait. Pause this tape. Okay, did you do it? Good. The final question, the final little task here. Obviously, you know where this is going. What lessons did you learn from these failures? Every single mistake, failure, missed goal, missed opportunity, thing that frustrated you, discouraged you, upset you, there's an opportunity for a fantastic lesson here. You just need to know what it is. Ask yourself, what did I learn here? So go ahead, write that down for every single one. This may take a while. This may take not so much time at all. I'll wait here. You just pause that tape. Okay, are we done? Did you do it? You should have 2 lists list of the awesome things that happened to you in 2012, and a list of the not so awesome things, and then lessons next to each one of those things. Hopefully you have a full piece of paper that's just scribbled full of notes and ugly handwriting. If you do, that's fantastic. Now, if you haven't already, go ahead at the top of the piece of paper and just write 2012 up at the top. Okay, and take a final look over this paper. There's one more thing we're going to do, and for me, this is the magical part. This is the thing I do every year, and it's so awesome. And if you want to do this with me, that would make my day. Okay, so you're going to take this piece of paper. It says 2012. It says your successes. It says the failures. It shows all your lessons on it. You're going to take it. You're going to fold it in half, and then you're going to fold it in half again, and again, and again, until it's about that size of piece of paper, right? Firm little piece of paper. You're going to take this piece of paper, and you're going to burn it. Obviously do this in a safe environment, don't burn down your home, but burn the piece of paper. Now, some of you guys are saying, oh yeah, James, that sounds cool, but no, that's cool, I'll just throw it away, or I'll just tuck it away in a drawer. No, you're gonna burn it. This is the final piece of this. This is what makes it happen. This was what makes it magical. You need to burn this piece of paper. And the first time I did this, it was one of the most incredible experiences for me, because what this is doing is really just saying goodbye to 2012 so that none of this stuff weighs down on you and burdens you moving into 2013. And what it has allowed me is to free my mind and my thinking, which sometimes is going way too fast, and get very clear and focused on what my path and my vision is for the next year. And I want the same for you. Please take the time and burn this note. Just be safe doing it. Then what I want you to do, the last favor I have for you, is take a moment, think really hard about one thing that you're excited about accomplishing in 2013. And so that I and all the other people watching this video can hold you accountable, leave it in the chat box below, the comment box below this YouTube video. Go ahead and just talk about it. It doesn't have to be specific. It doesn't have to be like, you know, this crazy, like, by March 2013, I will have 733, you know. Just say something that you're excited about. Something that's got you really recharged and passionate. And if you say, I don't really have anything, well, you now know what your homework is. You should always have something that you're really excited and passionate about that you haven't, that's right outside of reach, right? That you just can't yet grab yet. And that's what I want you guys to have for 2013. And type it in the question box so I can help support you in that goal for this new year. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have someone, whether it's a peer in the industry or someone that you've helped mentor or even someone you look up to that you think would benefit from this little exercise, go ahead and send it to them or share it to them on Facebook or send them an email. This is an exercise, like I said, this will be my 4th year doing this, and I'll probably do this every year for the rest of my life, whether or not I'm retired or don't have a business, because it really is just, it's a simple exercise, but it's also a really magical one. So thank you so much for watching and continuing to support me, and look out for some of the upcoming videos I've got coming your way. So thanks, take care, have a wonderful holiday and new year. I'll talk to you soon.